Hi, Virgo. I am the Awakened Dreamer, and I'm here to give you a tarot reading for the month of September 2020. And of course, I want to take this moment before beginning to thank all of my returning and new subscribers. Welcome, welcome, welcome. And I do, of course, more than appreciate all of your likes, shares, and comments. So please do go down below and do that. And I have an exciting announcement. I am now accepting personal readings as well as yes or no questions with the Pendulum. So all you got to do is go down to those description box below and shoot me an email, and we will get started with that, all right? Yeah, so I did meditate on your energy before getting started with this reading, and the message that came through was dreams really do come true. Do you hear that? I'll repeat it. Dreams do really come true, my friends. They really do. All right, so we're going to start off your reading by pulling a couple Soul's Journey cards, messages. What do we have, Spirit, to start off this reading for Virgo, please? Ooh, service. I feel good when I can help others. I love this card. One of my favorites. I feel like a lot of you either have a job or aspire to have a career where you affect other people in a positive way, where you help others. Could just be a month where you decide to give back in some way, shape, or form. Let's keep going. What else do we have for Virgo, please, for September? Love when it balances like that. We got regret. I know that I cannot change the past. Absolutely true. It's a good reminder for everybody, including myself. What is in the past is in the past, whether you like it or not, you know, whether it was good or not. All we can do at this point is reflect on it briefly, take what we can from it, learn those lessons, and take those lessons into the future in order to create a better future for ourselves. All right? Can't change the past. Ooh, and for some reason I'm being told to read the bottom of the deck. Denial. I acknowledge my fear, but I replace it with the insight of awareness. I think that is very connected to that regret card. Okay? One or two more to start off the reading for Virgo, please. Thank you, Spirit, for September 2020. Thank you, Spirit, for Virgo. Virgo. Flying out love. I commit to the practice of seeing the good in all things. Some of you might be discovering new love in September, but for a lot of you, it's just a matter of adjusting your perspective and seeing the good in all situations, you know? Trying to be a bit more optimistic, which is good. Can't hate that. I'm being told those three are good to start, so let's continue by pulling you 6 tarot cards in hopes to give you a bit of an outlook of what to expect in the upcoming month. Do want to do some shuffling, of course. All right, one more time. Don't mind me as I struggle. All right, for Virgo, please, Spirit, thank you so much. For September, of course. Oh, there's too many. We're gonna give it another go. What else do we have for Virgo? Gotta love how 3 just came out, but then the first one decided to land right where it's gonna be put anyways, if I could speak. Very interesting. I'm being told to pull the rest from these. Okay. All right. Very interesting because before I saw the Empress on the bottom of the deck and now it's popping up in the reading. Very interesting how that happens. All right, so to start off your 6 card spread, we have the Moon. I keep hearing anxiety is present. And I didn't want to relay that message in that wording, but Spirit keeps saying, just say it, just say it. What are you anxious about, Virgo? Is it about the past? Are you feeling like the regret is starting to sink in about a specific choice, or it's going to be different for all of you? I'm also hearing sleepless nights. So don't be surprised that in the month of September, when this is kind of the start of your month, okay? But I will tell you, looking at the rest of the cards, it does end on a better note. And I'm also hearing just let it go. Just let it go. Whatever this regret is that you're focusing on, or, is preventing you from sleeping at night, just let it go, is what Spirit's trying to tell you. Because once again, you can't change the past. Just let it be. Take what you can, learn from it. Don't make the same mistakes again, of course, but don't harp on it. We're only human. Because things will get better, And if it has to do with a love situation, I wouldn't be too worried about that, okay? All right, so moving right along, the second card is Judgment. I just heard higher calling. I feel like some of you are being called by Spirit, by your spirit guides, by the universe, to answer to this higher calling within, to help others, I feel, to make an impact on other lives, which is beautiful. I'm hearing again, dreams do come true. I feel like it's Spirit's way of not only helping you to reach that potential that you deserve, or that they know you can reach, but also in the process, you're going to be helping other people for the, it seems like, and then at the same time, they're helping you achieve a dream of yours. That last part might be very specific to just a few of you, but it feels like it's all 3 things kind of wrapped up into one for a lot of you, where you'll be surprised as to how much of an impact you have on other people while answering to this higher calling that you're being, pushed towards. And at the end of the day, it's not only going to benefit other people, but it's going to benefit you too, fulfillment wise, as well as I'm hearing financially too. I mean, if you can get all 3 checked off right there with one, one way to go, then why not, right? And then the third card is Queen of Cups. I just heard use your intuition. Most importantly, trust your intuition. It's something that I know for sure personally, but almost on a daily basis, I'm reminded by my spirit guides to trust in my intuition. And as should you do the same, okay? It shouldn't be a situation where you get this gut feeling, which might be your spirit guides, warning you or advising you to go for something. But anyways, even if it's your own gut feeling, you don't want to have that feeling and be like, oh, yeah, okay. And then a little bit later down the line, you're like, shit, I should have trusted it. Because you could have either achieved a goal of yours, or you could have had something better than you have then. You know what I mean? You want to trust it right away. Get in the habit of doing so. I'm also hearing you're stronger than you know. You're stronger than you know, Virgo. I feel like, going back to the Moon card, a lot of you Virgos do tend to get in your head, and it happens. Trust me, I do it too, and I'm a Leo. But it's a matter of adjusting your perspective, trying to see, the good in every situation, and just learning from your past and trying to move forward. All right. But also at the same time, trying to live in the present moment. There's a big message not to let your past affect your future, or even your present at the very least. Okay. Heavy intuition kind of message coming through from that card. But I also feel like, although this card is, telling you a lot about your intuition and trusting yourself and your gifts, if you will, I also feel like it speaks to your confidence and your maturity. I feel like a lot of you Virgos are growing and transforming into a more mature and, I want to say, reliable individual, which is great. Even you men out there watching, okay? Just because it's Queen doesn't mean it isn't about you as well. And now I'm hearing shine your light. More and more is coming from this card. Shine your light. And I'm being drawn to this very vague, almost transparent light coming from the cup. And I feel like it's representing the light from within you that needs to just be released at this point. It feels like a lot of you just hold it within. Maybe out of fear of judgment. Interesting that we have the Judgment card next to it. Maybe out of fear of people in your life changing how they feel about you. Okay? It's totally understandable. Especially when you're going through such a big change in your life, transformation. It's hard to accept being that vulnerable when you're not even fully adjusted to this change yet. Okay? I get it, but they're telling you to shine that beautiful light, Virgo, for the world to see. And then the fourth card is the Empress card. I love this card. Ooh, I'm hearing bright, fresh ideas. Do you Virgos have some ideas flowing up in that head that you have yet to release or start to pursue? I'm hearing it's going to be successful. Okay, the longer you hold back, the longer you decide not to pursue these ideas that maybe have been plopped into your head by your spirit guides, the longer you're holding yourself back from your full potential, the future and the success you deserve. Okay? Yes, I feel an overwhelming success of overwhelming feeling rather of transformation and into success, into a new, almost new individual, which is beautiful. And we have the Star card for the next one. I love this card as well. I feel as if you're going to be doing a lot of healing in the month of September from past situations, from those regrets, from whatever you feel didn't turn out the way it should have. But let's not forget, everything happens for a reason. I have that tattooed on my chest for a reason. Okay? Everything happens when it's supposed to happen, divinely timed, divinely guided, whether you believe it or not. These situations that you may be thinking back to at night in the beginning of the month where it may give you sleepless nights and anxiety, those were meant to teach you those hardcore lessons. At times it can be very hard to accept, especially when you're in the midst of going through this healing, this personal healing, but the card is also coming through to remind you that once you decide to heal your wounds, once you decide to heal those regrets, and you trust your intuition and you accept that things are going to work out in your favor and actually decide to pursue those passions and ideas flowing up in your head, miracles will start to happen for you. Do you believe that though? Because if you don't fully believe this, why should the universe believe it? Why should your spirit guides believe it? Why should anybody else in your physical reality believe it? It all starts with you, Virgo, okay? And I'm essentially the messenger here, coming through, spirits coming through to tell you that these miracles are going to happen in your life. It's now that you need to accept it. Okay? Don't mean to get so feisty, but it's for your better good, it's on your behalf. And See, this is what I was talking about. Success is right around the corner for you guys as long as you just accept it and believe it. You end the 6 card spread with the 10 of Pentacles. Amazing, amazing energy of success and completion and growth and financial comfort. Okay, a lot of you, I'm hearing happy family for some reason. Some of you might be starting a family in September, but at the very, very least, I see success when it comes to this idea or project or job or business or whatever this Empress card is representing for you. It may be birth, but I feel like for the majority of you, it's just a new, fresh start of some sort in your career. Or at least a side gig starting. You know what I mean? It doesn't have to be your whole entire career starting over. But this card is telling you how successful you're going to be. All right? And if you can just believe it and plug away for the time being, even if you don't see results right away, I feel like the results are going to start to show by the end of September. My spirit guides just said absolutely true. Absolutely true. This is a great reading. I feel like you guys are growing into the person that you were meant to be, and it's going to pay off in the end. Let's continue this beautiful reading by pulling a message or two from this cute little deck. What do we have from this deck for Virgo, please, for September? Get a couple. And I'm here to read them all. I honor how I want to feel. I honor how I want to feel. I think what this is trying to tell you is at times when, especially in the beginning of the month, when you're feeling anxious and, you know, a bit of insomnia, you know, slipping in, don't fight those feelings, okay? Acknowledge them, but do your best to move past them, and don't overcomplicate it in your mind, okay? Don't hold on to the past. And I think it also is talking about you acknowledging how you prefer to feel at this time in September. Do you really want this anxiety? Do you want these sleepless nights? No, then honor it. And you're not going to be able to do that by overthinking things, okay? And by focusing on, you know, past regrets. It's only going to be done by focusing on the future and being optimistic again, seeing the good in all situations. And then we have thank you, universe, for helping me see beyond the limits of fear. Thank you for expanding my perceptions so that I can see what is of the highest good. Absolutely beautiful. Seeing the good in all situations. We were just talking about this. And I feel like this is something you should be doing. Thanking the universe. Thank your spirit guides. You know, God, if that's what you believe in. Sending gratitude out into the universe for the lessons that you're learning, especially in this month of August. Excuse me. So it might carry from August to September, but especially these lessons in this growth and healing that's going to occur in September. And again, it's for your highest good. Don't forget. And then oneness is my true nature. Beautiful. Talks about being you, being an individual. Standing out from the crowd is okay. All right, we talked about that earlier for some of you, feeling vulnerable and accepting this transition that you're going through. Accepting that you're unique and that's a good thing. And that's why you're going to be so successful. Excuse me. And that's why you are going to be so successful. All right. And in the midst of it all, you're going to end up helping people. So let's finish off this reading with a message from this Making Magic deck, please. Thank you, Spirit. Ooh, love it. So relevant to the first message about how dreams really do come true. This one says, wishes come true. Rapid achievement of your dreams and wishes. Boom. I mean, what else do you need, Virgo? That is double confirmation at the beginning and the end of this reading. that you are about to see your wishes come true, your miracles come true, your life transformed to the way it should be, how you've always wanted it to be. And then Goddess, healing feminine energy. I mean, when Spirit just reiterates these messages, it's so powerful. All right. I really feel like this is going back to the healing we were talking about. Okay. And in the midst of it all, your intuition is just going to get that much stronger. So don't fight any of these changes or almost growing pains in the process of September. Okay. But you're going to be successful in the end. Don't forget it. Your wishes and dreams are about to just magically come true. Not without a little bit of hard work, of course, but you're going to be surprised. Just wait. Nice. So on that note, Virgo, if you haven't yet, please do subscribe to my wonderful channel and go on down below and like this video and leave me a comment. Let me know how this is resonating with your situation. Oh, and while you're down there, don't forget to look in the description box and, let me know which personal reading you would like done, or yes or no question with the pendulum. And I hope you guys have a wonderful month, and I'll see you next time. Bye, Virgo.